Stuff back in the back we're going to kind of talk about. Okay? I want everyone to come on, and then we're going to talk about a little something that we were talking about in our 60 seconds. But you know, you only have 60 seconds to talk about it, right? So let's talk about it too as we put this stuff together. You know, we always talk about our health. So I want to talk about it, okay? Which has something to do with what we're talking about here right now. All right, and that is live every moment like it is your last. You know, one of the things that I kind of discovered in life is that sometimes we live life like we have a long, long, long time to live. Sometimes how we go throughout our day, how we kind of interact with people as if they're going to be here forever. You know, I was kind of guilty of, especially my mom was younger and she's 84 years young. I pray that she's not nowhere close to trying to die, but the reality is she's getting up in age, right? And I finally got a chance to see my mother last year start to age, and it was kind of horrific for me because I've always seen her as a strong black woman that walked in snow and faced adversities and got called nigger out of her name, and she fought that and was always told that as a woman you couldn't own your own and you're going to always have to have a man in your life, blah, blah, and watch her do that, own her own business, retired from it. Right now still owns another part of another business and working in it and doing a hell of a job, right? But I also see the wrinkles. I see her kind of bent over now. I see her using a walker every now and then. Sometimes she uses a cane. She sometimes have this little seat thing that has wheels that she's able to kind of walk with it and sit down and relax. So, and she's not reaching up as much as she used to. She still walks her mile a day. She still works out 3 days a week. You know, she still drives herself to and from, but it's kind of slowed down now. It's not as fast as it used to be, right? So the reality is that life is aging her, and it's a possibility that my mother might not live to be around for a long time, right? Which I understand that. Hold on. Instagram is not on Wi-Fi. My bad. Which I do. Okay, hold on. Get on Wi-Fi. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I was trying to figure out why. Okay, there we go. Which I do understand that she's getting up in age. So back to what I was saying, you know, I've gotten the chance to watch her as she's aged. And there was a time in my life before last year, like I said, you know, my mother was invincible. You know, she was that superwoman. She was that person that went walking through the snow and the ice, getting called out of her name, saying that she couldn't be able to do certain things as a woman, and has done everything pretty much she's ever wanted to do. Travel. I got a chance to take overseas, got a chance to take on a cruise. So she's kind of been pretty much lived a very, very healthy life. And she's got a chance to see all of her kids grown, and her grandkids, her great-grandkids, and her great-great-grandkids. I think it's 4 or 5 generations that my mother has gotten a chance to live to see, and to live to see them doing pretty good, right? And so that's a very healthy life. But the reality is, she's sort of teaching me something here within the last 6 months to the last year is how to really live life like it's your last moment. Like you just really don't know when that last moment would be. Taking advantage of calling people while you can. Stop putting that off. Going by and visiting folk while you can. Stop putting that off. Being kind to your family members and friends that you say is very dear to you. Stop putting that off. Stop putting off your vision. You know, you trying to sit up and start your own business. Well, you're going to never start it. Stop putting it off. It's another year and you still haven't done it. You haven't even created one idea off from your mind and off of the paper to reality. I tell people all the time, when King Hulk was an idea in my head, it was a great idea. But here's the thing. Here's the shoes, here's the products, here's the tracksuits, here's the clothing lines that we also do. And now what was in my head, what was on a piece of paper, what I was doing, is a reality. I'm wearing it right here, King Hulk, right? And so it's no longer just something that was an idea. And you know what? We've sold a lot. But if we had not sold anything, I can at least say that I lived long enough that I was able to produce something and make it a reality. When I started selling my first suits back in 1999 up into 2000, 2001, 2002, it was a dream. But you know what? The dream became a reality. And so a lot of things started our own cleaning service. Clean our first building became a reality. and many other businesses, our mentorship program, our school, after school program, our daycare. A lot of these things were great ideas in our head, but we got a chance to pull them from our head, taking them off the little dream wish list that you have and to-do list and your little dream wall, and all that, and took it off of that and became a reality. What I'm trying to get you to understand is it comes a time in your life where you have to live life in the moment. I know we plan 5 or 10 years down the road. I know some of us plan what we're going to do for the next 12 months. Some of us plan what we're going to do for the next 30 days. Some of us even plan what we're going to do today. Guess what? But the whole day is still not promised to you. The next hour is not promised to you. Let me be very shocking to you. The very next second, you can fall dead. I can fall dead. Some catastrophe can happen. The place can blow. Anything can happen, right? So let's live every moment to the fullness and the maximum of our ability. Like, am I really giving you the best of me right now? Yes, I am. I'm taking every bit of strength that I have left after working, been up since 3:30 this morning and going to do a whole 8 hours worth of work, 2 hours worth of workout, showering, ironing, putting some stuff together, taking pictures, doing my little dancing, and now I'm here doing this live with you, even trying to make sure that I get done here in a few minutes so that I can be able to go to the movies and watch Ghostbusters, a movie that I grew up watching some years ago, right? And just enjoy myself and the people that's with me. We just go do a little movie time. Not Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday, but right now, because tomorrow's not promised, right? Saturday's not promised. Sunday's not promised. Now, I got a wedding I got to be doing on Saturday. I got a wedding rehearsal I got to be at tomorrow. So there's a lot of different mechanisms of things that might happen, might not happen. But I'm prepared to live in the moment to the best of my ability, to maximize the time that I do have. Because nobody really knows if the next moment is ever promised to them, right? So let's don't become people that is so arrogant. Sometimes how we can be as a human beings and become so arrogant when we think that we have all of this time and all of this energy and all of this moments that's prepared for our life for us to be able to live and to be able just to live it haphazardly. We lay, we go to sleep, we let time pass us by, and none of it is promised that we will have the next moment to live. Let me share something with you before I get through saying this and then we move on. And for whoever's on YouTube, I really don't even read none of the comments because I don't know how to get to it. I see some stuff kind of popping up every now and then, but I don't go back into the comments. So if you're trolling, you're wasting your time because I don't know what's being said. I already told you how to be able to contact me and talk to me if you want to talk to me, but no one ever uses that method that way. So if you're putting in comments, because I see some things kind of coming up, but I got 4 different other things that I'm dealing with. I got Instagram, I got YouTube, I got TikTok, and I also got Facebook. So good luck, because I think I seen somebody say something about speed up and please stop talking. You know, it's amazing how some folks just take so much energy in a moment that's not even promised to them to want to use it and be negative. I got you. You know what? Everybody has the right to use the moment the way that they want to. But let me share something with you. While you have these moments, do not live them regrettably. Don't live moments saying, oh, I wish I would have not made this decision. Or, oh, I wish I would have did this thing. You know, there's some moments that we made mistakes that if we can go back and erase that time, we would. But unfortunately, that moment is gone. It's past us. The new moment that you're living right now is make sure that you don't become a repeater of certain mistakes and things that we've done. I've been there. I've made certain mistakes over and over for years until I really learned how to stop making that same mistake. Some things I adapted to the fact that that's just me being me. Hey, it's not a mistake. It's me living human. And I had to find some people I can live me around that wouldn't always judge me for my humanity. Living every moment to its greatest ability. I am more comfortable now. I am more peaceful now than I've been in a long time in my life because I'm in position, I'm in place. I got people around me. I'm taking care of folk who invested years into me and making sure that they're taken care of. I'm making sure that the new people God has put in my life within the last 5 to 10 years, that they're taken care of. I am doing a great job. I was just telling a group of people here just a few minutes ago that listen, I go to sleep at night in peace. Man, I really do. Because I don't do wrong by people purposely. I make sure that I take every second of the day and the moment of the day to be the best version of me. And even if some things I might say or might do might be offensive to some folk, I try to make it right with them before the sun goes down or before I go to sleep if I can. Well, if not, I have it on my heart that the next time I see them, next time I run across them, I'm going to try to make good to make sure that their life is not bad because of me. I'm nowhere close to being perfect. And I promise you, I'm nowhere trying to be either. But what I am trying to do is live every moment like it could be my last. You know why? Because it really could be. Hold on one second. Y'all know what I got to do. I got to put the I got to put the pre-recorded live. Thank you. TikTok, right? But yes, living every moment. Living every moment. Living every moment like it's your last does not mean you're living in doomsday or you're living in fear of death. I don't fear death at all. I welcome death. I understand what death is really all about now, finally, after all these years and after all the great losses that I've been through in life. I understand that death has its same process like life do. We don't choose who's going to live. We don't choose who's going to die. The people who, when you get born, you didn't choose to be in existence. You won't choose the day that your existence is no longer relevant or used or needed here on planet Earth. But what you can between your life and your death is live every moment to the fullness. Make yourself happy. Make others happy. Make yourself be peaceful. Make others peaceful. Notice what I'm saying, because charity starts at home first. Make sure you have joy, that others can have joy. Because you know what? And I have subscribed to this for some years, that hurt people can hurt people. But I want to kind of tweak that. Hurt people don't hurt people. What hurts people is when hurt people is empowered to hurt. Because I know a lot of hurt people that don't hurt nobody because they don't exude that. They don't exhort that. They don't release that upon other people. They box it. They keep it. I know a lot of hurt people that never share their hurt, never expose their hurt, and never release their hurt on nobody. They're boxed with it. They're controlled by it. So I don't always subscribe to hurt people hurt people. Who hurt people is when hurt people are empowered to hurt you. When they purposely sit within their heart to hurt you. When they use their hurt as a weapon against you. That's the ones that hurt people. But not every hurt person hurt people. Yeah, I know that was a good cop-out for a lot of people to say, well, you know, I did what I did because hurt people hurt people. No, Negro, even with your pain, you was conscious enough not to do that bull jump. It wasn't your hurt that made you do that. It was you deciding you was going to do that with your hurt. There's a lot of hurt that I have had in my 53 years, I promise you. But the people that's in my life have never experienced that hurt as a weapon to them. I've protected them from it, matter of fact. I've made sure that I can protect them from it so that when I even seen it trying to rear up his head, that I couldn't control it, I went and got it dealt with. Because I still have control. Ain't nobody going to play this with me because I've been living too long. I'm also licensed at what I do. I'm also been a therapist for over 30 years. So let me go ahead and help you that want to subscribe to that mental gyration and jog and exercise that you're trying to get everybody to be a part of. You still are conscious of the thing that you do, whether you hurt or not. Because I know some healed people that hurt folk even worse than hurt folk. I know some people that's whole, ain't never been molested, ain't never been raped, ain't never been traumatized where they've been put in the trash can or put in the microwave or been beat with a bat or beat with a stitch of cords, but they're evil. They're just downright doggish evil for no damn reason. Had a father, had a mother, had a spoon, had a plate, had a fork, had clothes, had shoes, had everything. They was what everyone was emulating and wanting to be. And what they spoiled, entitled tale, they stepped on folk, walked on people, belittled folk, and they had no reason to do so. None. They bullied people because they could. It was just in them to be nasty. And when you sit down and talk to them, they had the father that others didn't have, had the mama that others didn't have, had the life that others did not live. But they was just evil because they gave themselves over to evil ways and evil things, and evil became their reality. No doubt. I know some hurt people that have been molested, raped, thrown in the trash as a child, for real, for real. But armor beared me, stood by my side, was willing to take a bullet, was willing to take anything that was going to come against me and my family, and stood between me and it, loved us, made sure we was okay before they was okay, had a wife, had children, but made sure that mine was taken care of even before his own. And he had been thrown in the trash can as a child, neglected, no father. He wasn't thrown in by his mother, his brothers did this to him. So then he had to be forced to be raised with this knowledge and understanding, because they used to make fun. You know, we left you in a trash can. If it wasn't for the trash man, you would have been dead. Like, really? Then turned back around. And when one of them got cancer, guess who was the one standing beside him at the bed, not throwing them in the trash, not pulling their IV, not pulling their plug, but praying over them? The very one that was traumatized by that same person became the one who prayed for them to be able to live a little bit longer so they can get their life right. Ain't that about nothing? So it's not always hurt people. No, no. Y'all stop falling for that bull crap. That's a bunch of excuse for people not to take accountability for what they did in the moment. And once again, when you have the moments of life to live it to your best ability and live it with everything within you. Like this moment right now. You don't have to do the evil junk. You don't have to do the stuff that's disrespectful. You don't have to lie and manipulate. You can take all of that energy and produce something so beautiful. Hug someone. Love on someone. Speak well of someone. Don't be the person that want to exude evil and always have to be the one that's a victim in the situation. Listen, there are some people that this year I really had to just check myself and said, I can't save everybody. I can't be everybody's friend. I can't be everybody's pastor. I can't be everybody's father. I can't be everybody's help and hope. It was the most hurtful thing for me to have to walk away from certain people that just subscribe in this whole victimization thing because they don't know how to live in the moment and maximize it and enjoy it. So I understand that some people that I was with in life, I'm not going to be able to be with them to death. Got it. It's cool. But what I'm going to do is make sure that when my presence is around, that I'm still the best me. Not going to agitate nobody. Not going to make nobody's day be terrible. I'm going to be the best version of me by being nice, kind, and respectful. Not clapping back at certain people, not going after certain folk, but then also clapping back at certain people and going off on certain folk that think they can just walk on and be bullies. We're not doing that. I'm going to live every moment like it's my last. So if there's love for me to give, I'm going to give it. If there's distance for me to give, I'm going to get it. If there's for me to say something, I'm going to say something. If it's for me to shut my mouth because I can make things worse, I'm going to shut my mouth. See, I'm going to live in that moment like it's my last and enjoy my life to the fullest so that I can continue to come home, go in my bed, and go to sleep very peaceful. Let me share this last thing with you. It's not until you have been tormented in your sleep or trying to go to sleep and have to deal with torment that you learn how to really appreciate nights of peace. That you learn that you have to mature and develop certain things about you that you can go home and not have to look over your shoulder. Come in your house, and if you did forget to lock things, not to worry about no danger. Because there's a certain type of protection that is wrapped around folk that do good how God say do it. And I found out something about God. Even he himself knows how to leave people alone and know how to interact with folk. And this is what he says. If you call upon me, I'll come and answer. But if you deny me, I'll stay my distance. And I found out one of my biggest faults have always been in life is thinking that I can save everybody. And some people that I was trying to save, I messed them up. I did. Because they became so dependent upon me, I became almost like a God type to them. And God already said he will not have no God before him. In some relationships, I think God had to get in and mess it up so people can start depending more on him than on me. That I can start depending more on him than on them. Because indirectly, and even sometimes directly, but most times indirectly, We put people at pedestals and places in life that almost make them like, well, we always call on them first before we pray. Well, we always depend on them first before we pray. Well, we always end up asking them first before we. So if God says to acknowledge him in all of our ways and lean not to our own understanding, why do I keep on going to you first before I go to him first? And maybe if I go to him first, I won't have to come to you. Or maybe if I go to him first, he'll tell me how to come to you. There's some people that we've offended in trying to get help from them or even give help to them because we didn't approach them the right way or at the right time. We caught them in the wrong way in the wrong time. I gave y'all the scenario that on my job there's a party that means dear to me. Haven't known him a long time, but he's found that place in my heart. I pray that I found that same place. He considers me family. I consider him family. His family is very beautiful, right? Some things were said on the day when I had lost a good brother. Not my biological brother, but somebody that's been with me for 53 years. And things got kind of heightened, right? I was able to make sure that I got that correct by asking for forgiveness and let him know, man, today just really wasn't that day because I'm breaking and I shouldn't have came to work. Versus there's another scenario of someone that I've been with for a long time. I became like almost like a father figure, God figure to this person. And this person to me is like, dear, I would die for this, like literally. I'm like, let's do this. Let's go. If I got to go and fight for you, I'll die for you. But God had to put a little wedge in between because he says, you're kind of doing things that I'm supposed to do. You ain't even giving this person a chance to learn how to really love and depend on me because they love and depend on you so much. So God had to put a little wedge in there. Both persons mean a whole lot to me. But I had to ask God, how do I deal with this person? How do I deal with this person? So that God can be God to those people, right? And God can be God to me. So that the moments that I do have with them, I can maximize it. I can love it. I can embrace it. I can see. I can hear. I can watch. I can participate. Same thing when it comes to your life. You need to start living your life in that moment to its maximum ability. But make sure you're being effective and not destructive, right? Make sure that you're not the predator in the situation, but you're the protector. And that all you can do is do your best being you and watch God bring the rest together, all right? Thank you for your time. Listen, all right, let's talk some health right now. I got my brand out. I got KingHulk brand. Here's our shoes. Of course, we do our Chuck Taylors. Of course, I can also get this in KingHulk. Okay, here's our shoes. All right. Here's our blazer shoe. This is a Nike blazer. Once again, Nike's giving me creative ability to be able to create. And this is a beautiful shoe. All right. I can also get KingHulk. Matter of fact, KingHulk has all these pairs coming, but this is KingHulk, right? Ooh, I got a tough KingHulk that's coming and a tough KingHulk. When y'all see the KingHulk line, y'all gonna be like, wow, that's crazy. And then here's the other one. Of course, you know we got all the other Nike shoes, and I'll be showing you all of those. Okay, I kind of want to show you our brand here real quick. And then, of course, you can have our track suits, have them in different colors, right? And we're also going to have, with the pants, we're going to have a short sleeve shirt that's going to come with all of our track suits, okay? So even our track suits that we do have, it comes with the hoodie. We're going to also have shirts that comes with the bottoms. That way, if you don't want to get the hoodie, you can also get the shirt and bottom combination, okay? So you better get that, all right? And the shirt and bottom, which is considered like a track suit, but it's not the hoodie, those will go for $189. Those will go for $189. And these will still go for the men. These are going for $250. They were $289. I'm dropping the price. Everything is reasonable with our KingHulk and KingHulk things. So the men's stuff is going to go down to $250. Okay, from $289 to $250. The women's are going from $225, to $200. Okay. All of our shoes that were $325 or that were even $289, we're bringing all of our shoes for the men's shoes, for the KingHulk shoes, to $275. That's the final price. Won't go no higher, won't go no lower. And for all the KingHulk shoes that was going $250 or $225, we're just going to do a straight $200 for those, okay? We're going to do a straight $200 for those, okay? All right. So those of y'all that really want to start supporting the brand, we're trying to make it that everyone can get. We do have some people that pay the normal, and I also throw different gifts in there for them for doing it, whatnot. But this is what we're going to do. Now you might not be getting no gifts and stuff because I'm cutting majorly into our profit. We do have a staff of about 4 or 5 people that we try to make sure that they all make a little bit out of what we're doing because this is a company. This is a corporation. That's why I say the stuff that I sell, like the Queese 2 stuff, man, this is like a $700 get up that I got on, right? But for me to be able to afford to be able to sell this kind of stuff to you, I gotta also be able to afford to sell our KingHulk stuff at a reasonable, competitive price so that everyone can get their slice of the pie and make sure that they're a part of a company that really believe in supporting their family and their children while we're giving you guys good clothing and good brands, all right? So just like you even see this jean jacket set with the pants and the top from the Cruise, the Cruise, I can't ever say the name right, but what's it at? Right here, the Cruise, whatever that name is right there. These people here too, this is their top and bottom, right? We're gonna also have the King Hulk, all right? Jean jacket, everything with the patches and everything on it at a reasonable price also. Where I'm selling this top and bottom jean jacket from this brand, because this is the brand name stuff. This right here normally will go $300. I'm gonna go ahead and do $275. Same thing will be with the King Hulk stuff, $275. So I'm trying to bring things into a reasonable that I can. We still in our platinum store, the 300s, the 500s, the 1,000 and the $2,000 stuff in there has to be that price because that's where they're at. This should be over there in that one, but I was able to do some negotiation. And that's another thing too. The more you guys buy, the more my buying power becomes over there to these branded people where I'm buying from their company or their warehouse or I'm buying from their stores that they're getting ready to discontinue stuff overseas and allow it to be sold in the United States. When I'm able to get it, like this right here comes from the manufacturer stuff. But I also have some stuff that they have in their stores that's been over there for 2 or 3 months, have got a lot of it, didn't sell. Guess what happened? Because I am a dealer and a seller registered with the state of Oklahoma, and also King Hulk is a trademark. They're able to sell it to me at a discounted price, even cheaper, because they're trying to unload. If they don't unload it, guess what it's going to do? It's going to go back to manufacturing. All you got to do is rip all this stuff up and shred it and put it back into the processing system. So making some money is better than making no money. I'm giving them a good deal. They sell it to me. I can sell it to us because guess what? In the United States, we ain't got this yet. I used to live in Japan. And this is the thing that used to crack me up when I got back home. Like a lot of stuff that people was raving over in Cali and also in Dallas, especially in Oklahoma. Let me tell you somebody who living in Cali. So those of you that live in Oklahoma or any of the Midwest or Southern states, Texas, California and New York get stuff months before it hits the Midwest and the South. Yes, they do. Stuff that's in California and in New York haven't even hit the South or in the Midwest yet because that's the coastal area and that's where that stuff come in first at. And because people's economic empowerment and what they make is more, they sell it first there. And then by the time you get down to Oklahoma, Chicago, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, it's been already out on the East Coast and the West Coast. Let me tell you something even crazier than that. Over in Japan, Okinawa, Singapore, Yokosuka, Nagasaki, different other places over in Japan, especially Tokyo. I lived in Sasebo, Japan. I was not even 45 minutes from Tokyo. That stuff over there is almost out 6 months to a year before it even ever comes to the United States. Because that's where they make the stuff. Paris, the stuff that's in Paris and in Italy, it's sometimes almost 2 years before it even hits over here. That's why a lot of the stars got to go over there on vacation, get the stuff, come back here, and they be the hottest thing out because everybody be like, where did that bag come from? It came from the Gucci store in Italy. It came from the Louis store in Italy. Go figure, right? So by the time it comes here, it got to go through customs, it got to go through trade, it got to go through right stores, and is it proprietary store? Got to go through all that stuff. Then finally we get it, we think we popping, and people over there like, that's so last year, right? So some of that stuff I got access to that before anybody in any of these stores ever get it, like this, you'll never see this in Neiman Marcus. You won't see this in Fifth Saks Avenue where they sell this kind of stuff at. Not this. You sure ain't gonna never see it in Dillard's, but not this, right? Because of the fact being it even came out here yet. But you can have it, okay? So I'm kind of talking about that, and I'm talking about some other stuff we've done. But let me talk about our health. Because what's important to me is before you look good, you got to be able to be healthy. Not just feel good, you got to be good. Your health has to be intact. Because if it's not intact, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. You'll go to the grave dressed up. Now, I don't know why we put our people so casket sharp in that casket, because when they go in that ground, their suit depreciates. Why would you put it on the dead person? So while you sit up here trying to put your daddy and your mama in this big old beautiful hat and beautiful white dress with sequins on, and your daddy in this $1,400 suit, they don't know that's how much they what they wearing it to. They can't get up and even put it on. Somebody has to put it on for them, right? But that's how we do. I know, because we want the people to walk around and say, "Oh, they used to look so pretty when they died." Whoa, whoa. And we dress up death better than we do sometime in life. That's so amazing. Some people will go and just pick up a pair of spandex for $4 on Shein and go get them a Temu shirt for $2 and wear it. And then when they die, they want to be in a $1,400 suit. And they want on gators. Nobody even look at your feet at the funeral. How many? I know, because I've done many of them. But that's funny. But what I want y'all to do is be able to understand that your health is the most important. Not your look, not your design, but your health. So what I came up with, so that way it can be very easy. You ain't got to buy everything separate. I came up with what's called the KingHulk package. The KingHulk package comes with your detox center, detox system, which is your liquid and 2 pills. It comes with your kinetic workout, which is all plant-based. It's a pre-workout. So it's like most pre-workouts where it gives you the energy and the strength to be able to get to your workout. But what I love about ours, it has little to no crash, and it's all plant-based with the Curatine, and also with some coffee, not beans, but coffee berries that's offered here, which is a totally different way where you don't have a caffeine spike and then a caffeine crash. This is just take you up to energy level, workout, or work through the day, and then it nicely brings you back down to something that is kind of mellow and put you to sleep. It doesn't keep you up at night. It doesn't make you have the jitters and none of that. Then we have the ab roller, because you need something that's going to be able to help work you out when you cannot get to the gym, or even when you are at the gym, something that's going to help assist for you to be able to have the abs that you need. And sometimes we need assistance because we have that fupa, we have that overlay, we have that fellas, that beer belly. This is what our training belt is about. When you wear our training belt between 6 to 8 hours during the day, yes, I've worn that at my job, and some people say, "Oh, he got on a girdle," whatever. I got abs now. Look at your stomach versus mine. The results is in the equipment. I wore it 6 to 8 hours a day. I also wore it for another about an hour to 2 hours at workout, and it trained my stomach to stay in position in place when I don't have it on, which I don't have it on. This is me. And it also helped me be able to keep my gut in a good form, that when I got through working out over some weeks, months, and now almost a year and a couple of months later, my stomach is naturally formed because muscles have memory. It knows how to stay in place once you exercise it and once you keep it there. I needed some assistance. Now I have it. Every now and then I still wear this when I have the little overlay that want to come back out of memory or whatever, or when I sit up there and I ate a couple of extra slices of pizza like I did last night, and it kind of gave me that little gut a little bit more. And for those of y'all that want to know, I'm at 205 right now, 206 actually when I weighed. And so, I kind of felt, because being 192, light, boom, boom, look like a crackhead. Got you. Won't go back down there. 195, 200, really good. 202, 203, great. But 206, 207, heavy, right? So I'm getting back down underneath 205 and kind of trying to maintain it, right? In doing that, sometimes I might have to wear my sauna suit. So the sauna suit helps you sweat in areas that you normally wouldn't sweat, and even helps create the heat for you to sweat. The more you sweat, the more toxins come out your body, the more fat cells come out your body, because fat is not a substance, it's a cell. That's why they call it fat cells. So you got to pee it out, sweat it out, or you turn the fat into muscle. by working the cell to become a part of the tissue of the muscle that helps the muscle grow. It feeds, your fat can feed the muscle to help it grow. All right, it doesn't add another layer. The muscle itself grows from the energy of the fat. So you either turn fat into energy, piss it out, because it don't come out of your bowel movement, it comes out of your urine, or sweat it out. Here's what the sauna suit helps it does. Then when you sweat it out, the muscles are conditioned. That's the training belt. This gives you the energy. This gives you the detox. Now, I just ordered me another detox in, because for the last 3 or 4 days I've been eating kind of, so I'm supposed to crap this stuff out of me. I also got some stuff that's going to pull out some more toxins. I got my probiotics that puts back in the good as I'm taking out the bad. And I got the liquid that's going to guarantee about 2.5 pounds going to come off here in about 48 hours. Then I'm going to aggro myself to death and keep these sexy abs that make everybody and their mama want to touch it. All right, anyway. Not you fellas. Yeah, no man. Yeah. No man, Leroy. No man, Leroy. All right. That is my health. That's my health thing. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh. All right, so that's that stuff, right? All right, now, we talked about the suit. We also still have a cashmere coat, and we also have this Nike tracksuit. I'm selling this one for $189 also. It's $189. So if you want this one in particular, it's a 2X. It's too big for me. Too big for me. So I ain't even trying it on. It's still new, brand new and everything. You can be able to have it. All right? Let's talk about some other stuff now. What I got to show y'all now, I think it's kind of nice. One of them are some earrings. Let me show you those. So some of y'all, ladies, like the Louis Vuitton earrings. Here's some right here. Louis Vuitton earrings. Really nice. Louis Vuitton hoops back in the day. Really nice. Some Chanel earrings. Really, really nice. And some Gucci earrings. Really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay. I'm doing those for $100 a piece. $100 a piece. And this is what I wanted to get to. So I've been using the heck out of my luggage. Oh my God. Now I still got all the purses and everything else. I kind of want to talk about this luggage. All right. I need y'all to understand what's really going on. Now I've been getting a lot of people asking me about this Bearberry. Like, what is this Bearberry? So, Bearberry comes with a backpack and a purse. Backpack and a purse. And a wallet. And some beautiful, beautiful Bearberry slippers. Okay. Now to get all of it, backpack, this is a backpack, miniature backpack, and the purse. Get all of this. And as y'all see, this is red bottom slippers, as you can see. Red bottom Bearberry slippers, right? Get all of this is going to cost you, now normally without the backpack, the purse, the slippers, and this right here would be $325. We're going to throw in the backpack. We're going to go ahead and make it $375. So for $375, you get a backpack, you get a purse, you get this, and you get the shoes, all for $375. Ain't this nice? You can order it in your size. Go in the inbox. And reach out to me and let me know that you like it, and we'll be able to get it to you. Let me talk to y'all about stuff I really want to talk to y'all about. Oh my God. And that is these duffel bags. I've been using mine all day at the gym. And that's this one right here. So in this gym bag, I have an ab roller, I have a jacket, I have everything you need for working out. I got it off in here, right? We do part 3. Hold on. Let this load up. So this is the KingHulk50nup backpack. All leather, very beautiful, fully loaded with everything in there. Yes, I still got the plastic on the handles. Like our grandmamas used to keep the plastic on the couch. Ain't fit to mess it up. Inside of here, I got a weight belt, I got a coat, I got my gloves, I got my ab roller, I got a towel, I got some wristbands, I got some cream for my stomach, and you see I still got room enough to put a whole lot more stuff in there. I love it. So this is my bag that I take to the gym. I had heads turning today. Not only because I had them all red, I also wore my son's shoes that he designed for me, red Nikes. And I had on my red red hoodie with my red bottoms, sweats on it, right? I came in with this, and I had this on my shoulder. Here's my shoulder strap, and I had this like this. I was wearing it in there. I came in, they were like, man, what is that? And I pulled out the arrow. They said, you put that thing in there? Yes. Yeah, you brought this back? Yes. Now, people who know what the bag was, and they knew it's Philippines, they said, man, this is a $2,000 bag. I said, yes. I said, but I sell it. Or you know, I get mine on the low. Well, you might not get the real authentic one, but this is the real authentic one. I don't know about all that. So this is one bag. Okay? This is one bag. Of course, this is another bag. This is the roller bag. This is the Louis Vuitton roller bag. This is the Louis Vuitton roller bag. Guess what's in here too? An ab roller. At the bottom. There's an ab roller at the bottom. This is traveling with me. This is staying home. This is going to always be at the gym. I have this every day. This one right here, I already got an ab roller inside. I got to do is put my shoes, underwear, a couple of track suits off of here. Boom, this is ready to roll, right? This is ready to roll. Guess what? Here is its companion. This is the Louis Vuitton duffel bag that goes with the Louis Vuitton. And this is how I put mine when I'm traveling. With the Louis Vuitton roller bag. When I'm traveling, I'll have this like this, and of course it'll be full. This is more full than the roller bag. The roller bag will keep it standing up. And boom, I'm rolling. I'm ready to go. Ready to go to the airport, boom, boom, and get to where I'm getting ready to check my bag in. What I'm going to do is let this down. All right. Take this, put this up over the overhead, put this up over overhead. I'm going to put both of them over there. I don't even say put one underneath the seat, one underneath the, well, I always board first. So that don't apply to me. I ain't doing that. Now this is kind of heavy because I put some stuff in there so it can form. I wanted to form together, and they would form. I think it's forming good. So let me take this out because that's the part that's really heavy. What I have in here is the sauna suit. This is what I have in here. And this is like, excuse me, that's like a training belt. With weights and all that off in there. What's off in here is my waist trainer. I have my waist trainers in there, right? I just got it in here just to kind of cut the bag form and keep the bag form how I want it, right? That's it. It's a Louis Vuitton bag. Go to Louis Vuitton roller. Okay. I'll just put both of them like this that way. Keep that up. Louis Vuitton bag. You gonna stay up? Stay. And then we have the Gucci bag. Same thing. I I wanted it to form so that way I can see how it looks. This is beautiful. So I wanted it to take its form. So it has the other waist trainers off in here too. So it has a whole bag full of waist trainers. So I got one bag full of workout stuff. I got another bag full of waist trainers to kind of show you how it would be if you packed heavy duty zippers. Okay. This one zips all the way down here, which is crazy. Gives you one opening, boom. That's it, y'all. Guess what? I got a Gucci roller bag coming. It's in the mail. It should be here tomorrow. So tomorrow you're gonna see the Gucci roller bag, the Louis roller bag. Now, somebody asked me, well, how much are you selling the stuff? The Gucci, the Louis, and the Philippine duffel bag are $500 bags. I really am giving us a deal because they really go for $1,000, $1,500. The Louis bag, honestly, these bags, if you go buy them out of the store, I know it's going to be $2,000 some dollars. And nobody do half of whatever's in the store. So nobody would do this bag for $1,000. I'm going to do even half of it because, once again, if I buy more from them, which I have bought some more from them, they give me a little bit better deal. I can pass some of those savings on to you guys. So for the duffel bag, y'all know a Louis Vuitton bag, duffel bag, what that's going to run you. Minimum $1,800, $1,500 at the lowest that I've seen some places. So you're going to get it for $500, the Gucci bag for $500, and also the Philippine for $500, okay? So you get the Philippine, you get the Gucci, $500, okay? I love this Philippine bag, I really do. But there's nothing like having a Gucci, there's nothing like having a Louis. Now, the roller bags, I would do them. Normally I was doing them for $700, $500, but I'm gonna do them for $300. Because there are the little small roller bag that will be able to fit over the head, okay? So let's say for the combination, it's $800. Can't beat that. $800 for both. Getting the bag and the roller bag for $800. And I'm not really negotiating that. I'm not coming down no lower or anything. And you can also get the Gucci won't be here tomorrow. You can get the Gucci bag, the roller bag for $800. Okay? The Philippine doesn't have a roller bag with it, right? Not a red one. I can get you a roller bag to go that's kind of compatible. It might be a DG or whatever, a Dolce & Gabbana bag. I think we can also get a Versace bag. I think we can get a Versace bag, all right? If not, just get the carry-on. Let's get the bag, the double bag. You can't beat it. That's what I want to show you guys today is, and also tomorrow, is our bags. Those are beautiful quality bags. I like them. All right? Any questions before I go? Any questions? Not? Y'all have a great night. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Instagram. Thank you, YouTube.